Remember that I mentioned in my previous video, I spoke about showing up and showing up intentionally to achieve goals. And it's not just about putting systems in place or having a drive or having all of that. Hi guys, welcome back to Toke Safe Space. Remember that this is your safe space. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about creating time for important things because there are a lot of times when we get caught up in life activities and we don't even have time to do the important things we have in mind to do, especially when we have goals. It could even be as little as seeing a friend you've not seen in a very long time. So far as it's important to you, right? And what is important to you is different from what is important for another person. That's one thing you also need to understand. So you know that we're already in the second half of the year, right? So you need to know that in 6 months' time, you can do a lot. You don't have to see it as okay in a year you have to do so much, but in 6 months' time you can do a lot intentionally. So the first thing I want to say is talking about you building attractive habits. If you remember that I mentioned in my previous video, I spoke about showing up and showing up intentionally to achieve goals. And it's not just about putting systems in place or having a drive or having all of that. You need to also be intentional about building good, attractive habits. So, what do I mean by that? It could be as small as little as strolling. You know, when you have like a health goal that says that, okay, I need to stroll a lot so that okay I feel rejuvenated after, so that in case, because people have different reasons why they stroll. So if you don't have time during the week and you set out time to stroll over the weekend, maybe once or twice, if you do it in a month, that's already 4 times. Then you're not doing it at it is on you having a strong why. Strong why is basically the reason behind what you are doing. It could be your drive, to be you just having a disciplined mindset so that you can achieve what you want to do. So what is the reason behind what I'm doing? For example, I'm learning a new skill. What's the reason behind what I'm doing? The reason behind what I'm doing is that, for example, I'm learning a new course so that I can upskill. So when I have new opportunities, okay, I know that I'm going to be ready. And when they say preparation meets opportunity, that's success. Sorry. My third point is on pray for strength, because it takes one to just write your plans down, your important plans down. But it's another thing to also revisit your plans and make it attractive. As I said, the habits being attractive, but revisiting your plans and then relying on God for strength, because He's the only one that can give you strength to carry out all the things that you have in mind, right? So it says, "Those who wait upon the Lord, He shall renew your strength. They will mount upon wings. They will fly like the eagle," right? Remember, I mentioned that we are in the second half of the year already, and we need to be intentional about our 6 months, because a lot can happen in 6 months if you are really, really intentional about it, right? So I want to leave you with this final words that you want to look back at this time and remember that you gave it your all. You want to look back at this time and remember that you were productive, and you know that okay, you did what you wanted to do because you created time for the most important things. As I said, as little as reading a book, seeing that friend that you've not seen in a very, very, very long time, or even learning a skill. If it's that you don't even know how to cook and you need to, like, you know how they used to do seafood okra, spaghetti bolognese, something something nice, so you could just try it out if you're married and you want to just make your man happy or something. So think about what I've said. Remember that this is your safe space anytime, any day. Bye.